Imagine spending billions to build an aircraft that can cross oceans, slip through advanced air defenses, and strike critical targets before anyone even realizes it was there. That aircraft is the B-2 Spirit, America's stealth strategic bomber, designed not just to drop weapons, but to change the entire math of war. The B-2's most iconic feature is its flying wing shape. Unlike traditional aircraft with tails and vertical fins that reflect radar energy, the B-2 is a smooth, blended wing built to minimize radar returns. Combine that shape with radar-absorbing materials and carefully managed edges, and you get a bomber that's extremely hard to detect, track, and target, especially at the ranges and angles that matter most. But let's be clear, stealth does not mean invisible. It means your enemy has less time to see you, less time to track you, and less time to shoot you. And in modern air combat, that time gap is often the difference between success and failure. What makes the B-2 truly strategic is its reach. It was built to fly intercontinental missions, and with aerial refueling, it can strike almost anywhere on Earth. That's why the B-2 is often described as a global reach platform, because distance doesn't protect a target when this aircraft is involved. Stealth is only valuable if it creates real effects, and the B-2 delivers those effects with serious payload and precision. It can carry large numbers of precision-guided weapons, allowing it to hit multiple targets accurately in a single mission, and it has long been associated with the ability to threaten hardened and deeply protected sites. In other words, the B-2 isn't about flooding an area with bombs, it's about reaching the hardest targets and hitting them with purpose. This is not a parade aircraft. The B-2 has flown real operations in long-duration sorties, often as an early-phase asset, when defenses are still intact and the risk is highest. When a mission demands a strike on high-value targets at the very beginning, you use what's hardest to stop. Of course, this level of capability comes with a price. The uncomfortable truth is that the B-2 is expensive to operate and complex to maintain. Stealth coatings and specialized support requirements mean higher cost and more time in controlled maintenance environments. That's a major reason the fleet is small. It's incredibly powerful, but it was never easy to scale. And that brings us to the present. Modern air defense is smarter than ever. Better sensors, better networking, and more layers of detection. The B-2 remains extremely capable, but the future demands aircraft designed from day one for digital upgrades, easier maintenance, and larger production numbers. That's why the B-21 Raider exists, a next-generation stealth bomber built to carry the mission forward with a modern architecture and a more sustainable fleet. Still, the B-2 Spirit remains one of the clearest examples that stealth isn't just a feature, it's a strategy. A small number of aircraft can force an entire defense system to doubt its own certainty. And that is exactly why, decades after it entered service, the B-2 still matters. If you want the next video to break down the B-21 Raider and how it improves on the B-2, subscribe and tell me in the comments, what matters more today, stealth, speed, or numbers?